You're in and he's not here?
Are we live? Are we really live? Because where's our boy?
That's a good question.
Is he messing with us? Is this like
Jeff? This is gotta be a punked. Come on out, Jeff.
Come on Jeff.
out.
Jeff is gone. I've been told. Jacob.
No, I don't believe.
Jacob said, "Your guys are messing with us."
Jacob's in on it.
Not sure where
he's part of the joke.
Real. He's being real. Yeah.
No, he's being real.
All right. Welcome.
Only fitting.
That was pretty good.
That was very good. I didn't know you did I didn't know you did a Jeff Cannata. It's pretty good. Man of many talents. Unbelievable. What's going on, gentlemen? How are we?
1 year, guys. 1 year.
Right.
Can you believe this?
We don't have our lead singer, but we can do this thing,
Yeah, we can do it. Well, I brought you guys here today to talk about Squid Game. So I hope you're ready. We've got an hour and a half podcast ready to talk about Squid Game.
I watched. I binged it at like 3 a.m. and man, bruh, I was like, the first episode is rap. He's just like, why am I watching this? What is going on right now?
Yep.
And it was incredible. I watched the entire. It was incredible, man. I loved it.
Josh, are you down on the Squid Game train?
All right. So here's what happened.
Choo choo.
So Dees tells me everybody keeps going. Got to watch Squid Game. Got to watch Squid Game. So we start. Okay. Amanda's a little sheepish about it. For some reason, yesterday I think Rosie got the best of me. I fell asleep. She watched through episode. She watched through episode 5, and she was like, "This show is insane." I was like, "All right, well, now I gotta watch."
It's one of those that you just get you want to. It's like a book, like you want to put it down. You're like, I'll be more fresh and watch it when I'm. Man, no, I couldn't. I was dozing off and watching that bad boy. It was so good.
Yeah. I'm being told via text that Jeff's camera won't
work
him up on StreamYard.
And I got the same message and it says a whole bunch of U's, CKs. So I know what that means. So,
but today is a huge day, Patrick. Today is a gigantic day. I saw press. I saw videos. I saw a Darren Ravel tweet. I saw Ray in the middle of Lakeshore Boulevard in Chicago, no shirt on, just FCF across the chest.
Running down Michigan Avenue. Just
power to the bang. It's here. I've been so excited to talk about this day for like months. Unbelievable.
Yeah.
I mean, because you know what it is though, guys, like especially these, like we've been going on to these shows for the last 4 weeks trying to figure out what the hell to talk about when we knew what was in the glove compartment, you know what I'm saying? And it's so good to finally be able to be like, man, like, fans, we weren't bullshitting. It was coming. We coming and we wanted to, bring you guys some awesome news. And man, shots out to NBCLX, man, for we've already had some amazing meetings with those guys talking about content, talking about the league, and they are like super, tell them, Dees, they are super hype.
I want to know. I mean, for people who don't know, we've announced season 2 and we've announced a partnership with NBCLX and Peacock. And I think we have a video on it. Jacob, do you have that? Is that something we can throw to? Maybe.
Here we go.
If not, that's okay as well.
Yes. 1 sec, he says.
I love it.
Let me just say this. So because Jeff is not here and he's working on his camera, I'll let you guys know. We've got a huge show today. I was not supposed to know anything about this, but Jacob sent an email that spoiled the entire show to everybody. So I have the run of the show in front of us. We do have Matt Goldberg from NBC Sports, NBCLX, coming on the show at 2:40. He's going to be here in about 5 minutes to talk about this partnership, to talk about this announcement, because we've known, like you guys have known more than I have, obviously. I mean, I'm just a guy with no hair talking on Thursdays. You guys actually do a lot of stuff. And yes!
Frank,
welcome.
I'm only a little bit late.
Too late. I already got it. I already got that part, bro. You got to do the other part.
Thank you for having my back.
Yeah,
He did an incredible Jeffrey Cannata. It was so good.
It was really
Guys,
good. Yes.
I've been excited about this all day. I'm wearing my FCF gear. I got myself all set up. Not only that, I was ready an hour early because I'm an hour ahead on Mountain Time, and I got all confused. I was so excited about 2:30. I was here. I was ready to rock. I pushed the link to get into the studio, and then the camera just doesn't work. No. It doesn't work. So I've been using this switcher. It's a whole big story, but I guess the switcher completely died. So I had to plug it directly into the computer again. And I'm sorry, but hey, congrats. Oh, look at that. JETS Jets.
That's dope how that looks like that. Green
dope?
screen.
That's very cool.
Green screen, green. That's dope.
Yeah.
Is today really the day? The answer, of course, yes. On two fronts, ladies and gentlemen. I apologize for being late, man. Because I'm so excited about this. We got the news hitting. It's going to be a massive show. We're doing an extra half an hour of show because we can't jam it all into an hour. We got crazy cool guests coming. We have season 2.0 announcements, but also it's our 1-year anniversary, fellas.
Yeah! Come on!
You know, I mean, as an anniversary guy, I didn't know this, so I didn't come prepared with a gift.
I believe it is the paper anniversary.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Can you believe we've been at this for 12 months? This show specifically?
No, time flies when you're having fun. You know,
the fact that all 4 of us showed up at this time for 12 months in a row is pretty amazing.
and the time that Ray has said we've been working on this has grown by like 6 years. When we started this, we've been working on it for 5. I think he says we've been at this for 13 years, gentlemen. It just keeps growing.
Dees, I had my interview with NBC today. I was like, man, we've been working on this for 15 years, guys.
I love it. Speaking of NBC, holy moly, do we have some awesome news coming up real quick? I think because I'm so late, I think it's now. We have a special guest. I don't know, Jacob, are we ready for our special guest? Yes, we do.
Hey,
From NBC Universal. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome Matt Goldberg to the show. Hello, Matt.
hello. Could you intro me every time I join anything?
Yeah,
Absolutely.
He's the best intro guy.
He really is. He's something special.
You have a pretty big announcement to lay on the folks here on Is Today Really the Day?
Yeah, today is really the day.
It is.
You gonna give me the honors?
Please drop the news.
Fan-controlled football season 2, broadcast home NBC LX.
Wow. Come on.
Meow, meow, meow. This is massive. Spring 2022 FCF is back, airing on NBC LX and the Peacock app. Congratulations, everybody. Congratulations.
We did.
Congratulations to everybody from staff, from team, from football ops to media, to you guys, to the fans. Like, we all did this together, and we're going into this together. That's what's so dope about it. Like, we've all been waiting for this news, and we're all going in this together. So celebrate. Everybody should be celebrating today.
Hell yeah.
I think we have a big celebration video. So Jacob, let's check that out.
Make the selection on your phone. I got the plays up in front of me. What do we think?
Manziel to throw.
For the win! Caught! Flash Gordon!
Renee Montgomery.
Marshawn.
Joe Montana. Quavo joining us.
This roof is going to blow.
Fan Control Football is on NBCLX with season version 2.0 coming spring 2022.
Power to the fans.
I love that voiceover. I love that voiceover guy. He's so good.
Special guy. Well, look, Matt, we've had a relationship. I mean, since season 1.0. I would love to, and you guys have been so excited about what we're doing. I'd love to hear, like, from you, what specifically was exciting when you first heard about the FCF, kind of season 1. What were some of your favorite parts? Would love to hear what, like, when you said, look, this has to be on NBCLX.
Yeah, look, I mean, to be honest, NBCLX staff are FCF players. We're fans. We literally this organically happened. We saw, we watched, we called in plays, And that's what started our conversation. We reached out to you guys, and amazing that we were able to quickly put the People's Championship on NBCLX last year.
Yes.
And that was a great success. We had thousands of people watching it over the air and streaming. And it was just, I think we'd all agree it was natural. Like, the identities of our two organizations were meant to be together. And that's really the genesis. And we're just so fired up. But I think all of the fans know what is so important about the FCF is it's that we're in control. And that's really what NBCLX is about. We're trying to take away the idea that traditional media and the formula has to exist. We want to be game changers and innovators and disruptors, and that's what it's all about.
And for what it's worth, Ray was touching on it before you jumped on. It's been electric. We've met several times with your whole team, and you nailed it. Like when a partner just gets it, and you guys get it immediately. So couldn't be more thrilled to have you guys as a partner and be leaned in with people who like understand what we're trying to build, want to build it with us, and are taking it to the next level. Every time we throw something out, your team is like, what if we did this? And what if we did that? It's been just awesome.
Yeah, no, I agree. And it's so much fun to just dream about what we can do together. And I think there'll be more announcements to come as we create unique franchises for NBCLX to cover FCF, create some programming where, again, the fans decide what we're going to cover each week. I really look forward to this partnership and for years to come, I hope, too.
So cool to have that ethos, the ethos of fan-controlled football, where it really is giving power to the fans, translate to an entire broadcast division. I think that is really going to be exciting to have that mentality really proven out, even in how people find it, watch it, and interact with it. It's going to be a blast.
Yeah, and I think a lot of people, I know when I would watch games of FCF, it's almost meant to be a two-screen experience. You have your app and your phone, but you're also watching sometimes on your desktop with Twitch. Well, now you can have it on your big screen and have that lean back experience that we all have used to on Saturdays and Sundays with college and pros. And what is so great is, NBCLX, the distribution is wherever you want it. We're over the air. We're on cable. We're streaming on LX.com. We're on Peacock. We're on Roku. We're on Apple TV. We're on Xumo. We're on Fubo. I mean, the list goes on.
You can't get away from it. You can't get away from it.
It sounds like you're stopping at every club in Vegas. We're at Apple, we're at Peacock, we're at Fubo, we're in Xumo.
It's like Oprah. You get a car.
Yeah. Dude, I love that. It's the thing that you said that I've never really heard anybody say before is that you guys were FCF players. I always just thought, we were the fans just calling the play. But when you think about it, like, yeah, we're all kind of players. We have stake in the game. We have skin in it. Yeah. And I love that like Patrick said, and whatever, is that when you all came in, you guys were excited about the product. It wasn't like we had to come in and pitch you the situation. Like, I'm going to have to pitch fan-controlled golf eventually. I mean, I've been trying to pitch it for a full year, and it hasn't really gone anywhere, Matt. I'll be honest. It hasn't gone anywhere.
It's listening wise. You're going to use the 3-wood or the 2-wood? What are the fans?
Matt, I think the fans in the chat would kill me if I didn't ask, like, who were you a fan of in season 1? Like, who was your team?
Well, I was a Wild Aces guy.
There you go. Good man.
So,
Picked a winner.
Good man.
But it's just fun. Like, what I love so much about the league is you never know what's going to happen every week. Yeah. It's you guys, you dropped money from a ceiling at the end. It's like you just never know what's going to happen next. And
literally, but I was taking off my mic, be like, "Shoot, this is money. I don't give a damn."
Matt, I'll tell you, we have pictures. I actually didn't know that was a surprise held very closely to Sorab's vest. So he's our partner. Literally earlier in that day, we're frantically running around doing pre-production stuff, and Sorab's like, "I'm going to the bank," and I'm like, okay, whatever. Didn't even occur to me. And then all of a sudden it just starts raining, and Ray and I just about get trampled as all the aces because we were taking the team picture, and the players just start running. It was wild. So anyway, my point is we don't even know what's going to happen.
We should have had a camera on him at the bank when he was asking thousands of dollars in singles.
Yeah, totally.
I love it. So we should be clear though. 7-week regular season for season 2.0. A week of playoffs, and then the People's Championship game. 4 new expansion teams.
Yeah.
It's going to be huge season 2.0, and it's all official as of today. So lots to be excited about. We're going to dig into all of it over the course of this episode and in the coming weeks as well. But huge news that it's going to be on NBCLX and the Peacock app. Is there anything else, Matt, that you can tell folks as far as prepping or getting ready or other programming that they should be tuning into?
Well, I mean, look, if they're watching, they're already fans, so that's awesome. But get ready. I mean, I think as the season starts to tee up and there's combines and all kinds of prep for it, we're going to be right along covering it as the official home on broadcast TV. And that is, we'll have our team at the games. We want to talk to fans. We want to know what they're thinking. Like I said, we're working on a little something that we'll talk maybe down the road on one of these shows, but we want to change the way a media organization covers sports and covers football. And we want the fans to decide what we should cover.
I was so excited when you guys were like, "Yeah, we're going to the combines." I was like, "Wait, what?" Because for me, that's when I got to know all the guys. It's like you don't know this guy, sit down, talk to him, and that's when I got to know Jerry. Like, this guy's got to be in our league, and then for him to be what he was, I think when fans get to make that connection to this is a guy, and then the guy ends up winning the championship, like. That to me, I can't wait for. So, I'm super excited. Super excited.
Yeah, and those stories. I mean, look, NBCLX, our news is a brand of storytelling. We are anybody who's watched our news knows we don't do those minute-and-a-half news stories. Our stories are 8, 9, 10, 15 minutes long. They breathe. They're about people, and there's so many great stories around FCF. I mean, look at the story of Josh Gordon. Look at the Flash. I mean, what a story! Imagine if we had documented that this year for next year.
Man, come on, man! Like to see the second chance happen, and it really happens. Come on, like that to me, and even the three. I mean, those 3 stories. If you think about. Jeremiah Patasi making it to the Vegas Raiders and the practice squad. And then you got, Travis, Trav Daddy almost making it. Like, you've got these amazing, and they used to follow these guys, man. That to me is I can't wait. I'm super excited, man.
It's to me, the most exciting part of this partnership is that the games are just the beginning of the content, right? The games we know are exciting, and there's going to be more of them, and there are going to be more teams, but that's just the beginning of the content. It's going to be a whole universe of stuff, and it's awesome to have such a great partner on board. Thank you for being here, Matt. I know you're a busy guy. We appreciate you hanging out and dropping the news right here live with us.
I appreciate it. Thanks for having me, guys, and really can't wait for this season to get going.
Appreciate you, big dog.
We'll have you back,
Matt.
Guys,
legend,
huge.
That's not the Matt Goldberg I know.
Dog, for real, man. He be seriously. We be in the meetings, man. He's just be on it, man. Be on it.
Well, he came in saying something that we talk about all the time. We talk about telling the stories of the players and then the fans, right? We talk about that all the time because there's so much. There's this rich tapestry of a league. It is as much about our fans as it is the players. We're in this together. And he came in firing. He's got a storytelling team that he wants to bring out 2 games so he can tell these stories specifically. So we couldn't be more fired up about.
And that was so dope, Dees, when he was like, and I want to introduce you to, I can't remember his name right now, but he was like, he's our guy. You were like, man, they're giving us his guy. They got a guy, bro. I was like, yeah, man.
I need to get a guy.
I always say I've got a guy, but I don't have a guy. I mean, I know guys that have guys, but I don't have a guy.
So the people decided last week that our show was going to be called Is Today Really the Day? And it really is the day. You've already seen that huge announcement of the partnership with NBC Universal. Massive. But let's double down and be really clear, because folks in the chat, folks who've been watching us live every week here on Twitch have been clamoring for this news, and we're finally able to run it down, finally able to give you all the stuff that these guys have been working hard on for the months following the end of season 1.0. So again, FCF 2.0, spring 2022.
15 years in the making.
217 years in the making.
It's been in our brain since 1776.
Yeah.
Again, 4 new expansion teams. What does that mean? That means double the amount of teams from season 1.
Jeff is good at math.
I had my calculator and I figured it out.
Don't you dare just call him a Shakespearean actor. He's a mathematician.
I would never.
Thank you.
I mean, I think that's a big deal. Going double, because I know when we at the end of season 1.0, you guys were saying we want to have more teams, and I thought, okay, 1 maybe 2. 2 feels probably smart because math of working out matchups, but double is a big deal. I think that it really. It's really the next level, the next progression for the league, right?
I mean, it's the double the headache for me when it comes to players. I tell you, man, I just laugh about it because I'm like, man, I gotta get a whole, like, it's funny because they're like your kids. These are like my kids. These dudes are like my kids, man. It's like, you want everybody to do well, and you want everybody, it's just so, the fact that I can go out and get new kids is great. More kids is great.
But on the flip side of that coin, though, it made my life much easier. Like where I help participate in a lot of these ownership conversations, and we have way more interest in ownership than we do teams to give out. And so for us to be able to go big and say, look, we got people lined up and ready to go. So that's going to be part of the next phase of announcements. We're going to start naming some of these, announcing some of these owners, and then we're going to start that branding process, right? So if you're a fan of one of these new teams, you get to start from scratch. We're doing the team names and the uniforms and the logos and all that stuff that we did for the first season. And then if you're an existing fan, if you're a Beast fan, a Glacier Boy, Aces, not Zappers, because they just are, we don't talk about the Zappers, but you get a chance to you'll have additional votes as well. So there'll be votes for you to update and change things about your team as well. So we're really excited.
Yeah, I'm over here writing team names down for next week's Josh Pretty Trivia kind of a situation.
Fantastic.
I'm on it,
How many variations on the Macugans can you do?
Jeff?
A lot.
Plethora.
I'm guessing a lot.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
I hope folks saw the announcement today. Where? Oh, the USA Today, Sports Business Journal, Sportico. I mean, this is huge national news, international news. It's awesome. I mean, today is the big coming out party for season 2.0. But again, a lot more details are coming in the coming weeks. Can you guys reveal whether the ownership groups will be sort of the same number of owners, or are you is it going to be fewer? How's it going to work?
I will say we're changing a little bit of the composition. So I think that since we had, you saw over the course of the first season, teams kind of became their identity. We had an idea that Marshawn and Renee should be, in Miro, they just seemed like beasts, but they started really becoming and growing into that identity. What I think we're really dialed into for this coming season is making sure that there are similar type of individuals on each team, but while maintaining its individual identity. So what I mean by that would be look, I think it makes sense to have a football personality on most of the teams. And I think it makes sense to have a digital native, a Twitch streamer, a YouTube star on every one of these teams. And so I think there'd be a little bit of redistribution, but similar type ownership stuff.
Every team needs to be a Voltron. You're saying every team needs to be a Voltron.
And that's how the founders are. We're so different, but we all fit in our lanes, and we could only create this thing like a Voltron. We all had to play our part for it to work. So,
I prefer Captain Planet, but
Earth, Wind, Fire, Heart. Rick T in the chat saying, "Don't hate on the Zappers." I love the Zappers. I probably have more Zappers gear than anything else.
All right, listen. I mean, you can hate on the Zappers all you want. They were pretty hateable all season long. Okay, they were the Dallas Cowboys of the FCF. We get it. They might. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I never thought about it that way.
They got all their guys. It was like Johnny Manziel, well, I'm drinking and smoking, shooting. And
Bob Menery picking
Menery.
Bob Menery picking up thousands of dollars at the ATM, and
yeah. But you know, you need the salt of the earth. You need the groundswell of the Wild Aces, because now we're getting into season, boys. It's starting to throw some heat out there. Okay,
you know,
Jeff.
I would describe Nick Scarpino a lot of ways. Salt of the earth is not one of them.
But the kind of funny best friends, salt of the earth.
100%. Great people. Speaking of great people, not only is this a big celebration of season 2.0, this episode here, right here of Is Today Really the Day? But it is also our 1 year anniversary of doing this here stream. And guess what? That means we wanted to bring on some of our favorite guests over the last year to help us celebrate the news and help us celebrate our 1 year anniversary. I cannot think of a better guest, a more beloved guest. You've already heard his name brought up this very episode. Journey Dude himself. Bring him on.
What up, guys? Happy anniversary.
Thank you.
Thank you.
what did you get us?
It's on the way. It's on the way.
Good.
It's the paper anniversary, so just a card would be fine. But how are you doing, man? How are you hanging? You look great.
Thank you. So do you.
Wow.
Feeling good.
Are we dating? What are we doing? Are we having an interview or are we dating? What are we doing?
It's our anniversary.
Well, hey, congrats on season 2 announcement. That's huge.
Yeah.
A lot of people have been waiting for that. So it's gonna be fun.
Hey, Journey, real quick, I was on a shoot today and somebody recognized the fan control thing, and I brought your name up and they knew exactly who you were. So I said, we're going to have him on the show. So you have become a personality to other people. I'm telling you,
I love that.
Truth. On a shoot, they were like, what about? I was like, yep, that's
well
it.
deserved. Well deserved.
Yeah, it's the power of FCF.
Yeah, man.
Jared, what have you been up to, dude? What's been going on?
Not much. Same old, I feel like every time you ask me that, I give the same answer, still training. Not much has come up football-wise. Part-time gig, but, living in Minnesota and just living life.
Right on. Where are you right now? Like a Chipotle? What's going on?
No, currently a My Burger because the Starbucks was closed. So came next door for the Wi-Fi, and they didn't even have Wi-Fi.
That's amazing. I love it. You joked about the Chipotle, but it was actually much closer than you expected.
I know. Chipotle's across the street.
Take that, Chipotle. Get better Wi-Fi, Chipotle.
I know. My gosh. I come in, I'm like, I'll just get a shake or whatever, and then they're like, by the way, we don't have Wi-Fi. I was like, that's why I came here. But
you keep that shake.
Make do. I know, for real.
Amazing. So, hey, Journey, 4 additional teams in season 2.0, so double the amount of teams. Having played in season 1.0, what do you think that's going to do to the dynamic, having that many more teams and matchups?
Oh, it's going to be awesome. And with that becomes the team owners, and I am so stoked to see who they are, because during the season I had a couple of burner accounts for the FCF for different teams, and on every different one I'd vote like the same owners I'd want and whatever. So I was hoping you'd get one of those guys. But yeah, it's gonna be fun. Oh yeah, I always got the burners going. Not a phone, but accounts.
He's got that long. He's got that
Stringer Bell over here.
Yeah, I was gonna say he's got that long hair with the Minnesota hat. It already looks like it's like -10 in Minnesota. It's not even.
Yeah.
No, I wish. I'm ready. I'm ready for the cool weather.
People in Minnesota with burner phones are like selling illegal fish.
Yeah.
Out of season, fishing out of season.
Charity, well, we're shooting this year to not be in a bubble. I know you were part of that, like that bubble vets who survived all of that, and we're hunkered down. God. What do you think that's like if you guys aren't like in a bubble? What does this kind of like between games look like? Feel like? What does it do to the league?
Yeah, I mean, obviously there'll be different. We built such a camaraderie during the season, and again, like you're on the field, you're like, screw you, like you're going down, and it was that competition level. And then you get back and you're like, you're cool with everyone, and it was a family, and that grew over the season, and it was tough saying goodbye to those guys. So I feel like that would be hard to still have that, if we're not all living together. I don't know what it would look like exactly, but
oh no, I'm sorry. Go ahead, Jordy. Go ahead.
Yeah, I was going to say there's ups and downs to the bubble. Like I wish, we'd have more time and freedom to get outside other than just practice. But, it was fun at the same time. It's an experience that I might never have again in my life, just living in a hotel with all those guys in a professional league. So that was pretty cool.
And it was wild how you guys trusted us. And Ray and I were in the building when you look, like they had never seen the field. They had never seen where we were playing. They're just like, it's the Squid Games. They're just alone in a hotel by themselves. They can't go anywhere.
It really was.
And I remember when you guys came in the building, it was audible. You're like, oh God, like look at this shit. You saw those 20-foot LEDs, and it was like, I think it's interesting now people kind of know what they're signing up for in a way that you guys had no idea.
Yeah, I know, because going into it, we're like, where the hell are they taking us?
Yeah.
We didn't know the arena or whatever, and then we get on Lucy there, and we're like, oh, thank God, thank goodness. We've already been through like 2 weeks of 2 days or whatever, and finally get to see that. So yeah, that was definitely worth it.
I think for me, it was to hear all of you, not all, but I would say the majority of the players talk about the culture that we created. Man, that shit warms my heart, seriously, because as a player, that's what you want. You want an experience to play ball, but you want to build something like camaraderie, friends, relationships that you'll have forever. And that's what football does. And the fact that all you guys always bring up, man, like, hey, it was hard, it was this, but the guys, like, man, you guys we didn't have a locker room and you guys still made it a locker room. And I so appreciated that. Like, man, that's the one thing that I'm like, I wish that we almost had a bubble again, because it really brought all the players together in a way that had never been done before, which I thought was incredible. So
can we do like a soft bubble, like brought to you by some
For real.
Hey, welcome to the bubble. You're allowed to leave, not for that long, but you
have to come back eventually.
You gotta come back.
Jordy, I wouldn't be doing my job if I didn't ask you, if you've got bandwidth and you're a free agent, are you coming back for 2.0 or what? I got to ask. Ask.
That's the big question.
I got to work on the logistics and everything. It depends on
of course,
a lot of jobs and potentially playing overseas because it's in the spring.
Sure.
But yeah,
Jordy.
Definitely an option. I love you guys.
I'm calling you right after this.
Love FCF.
Don't want to hear it.
The commissioner's on a mission
too. Yeah. Did you announce where it is or no?
It don't matter. You're coming.
It's going to be in a Chipotle in Minnesota.
I'm already there. I'm there.
They just got brisket.
Let's go, baby. Love it.
Regardless of whether you're on the field in season 2.0, you're always going to be one of the FCF family. And we're so glad to have you here hanging out with us, talking about our 1-year anniversary in season 2.0. Thank you for making the time. Thank you for, going to the restaurant.
My burger.
Hold on. The name of the show, Jordy's Back. Let's go.
Jordy's back. Jordy's back.
I love it. Hey, thanks for having me, guys, and congrats.
Great
news. Hey, you guys pump for the league.
Couldn't have done it without you, brother. Thank you, man.
Enjoy your shake. Okay. It is a jam-packed show. We got guest after guest after guest. Another of our favorite guests from the first year of this here stream. One of my favorite guests to talk to. He's backstage right now. Slick Nick!
O-T-O. O-T-O.
O-T-O.
What's the deal? What's good, man? Welcome back.
Man, it's glad to be back. I'm glad to be back. How y'all feeling?
Man, we always good, man. Look, I see that 78 in the back.
Yeah.
His jersey. Look at that. That's such a sick jersey, man. I love it.
After they won it all, everybody hated on them. I'm like, nah, they deserve it. They deserve it. 100%.
Is that signed by everybody?
Yeah.
Including
the lady that made our food. The lady that worked at the front desk, it was like,
nice.
I was like, no, I need everybody.
I mean, that's
we gotta get you a shadow box for it, so you don't have to pin it. We got to get you a shadow box for it. Yeah,
that's what you're talking about, though, Ray. Right? That's the culture. Like the woman who made the food. It's important. It's like
And you're right. Like, we didn't create that; they did. Like, that's what's so cool about football is like you don't care where you are, you're gonna create that culture, and they created that culture without us, man. And I think that was the one thing. Like talking to Slick, there was a couple guys that I talked to all the time, and Slick was one of them. I'm like, how's things going? And he would just, hey, listen, look here, you need to. And he came at me as a player's voice. Yeah. And saying we might need this, we might, what do you think, and I appreciated that so much. He was one of those guys that was like a pillar in the FCF the first year that you have to have, that we just got lucky. We got lucky with a Slick. We got lucky.
Yeah. I got lucky.
Nah, man, for real. I always remember that. I will never forget that, bro. Seriously.
I just realized while you were talking, Ray, that I can no longer use my water. I gotta get a full gallon jug from now on.
Like a
full gallon jug.
The fact that you're drinking water out of a straw is a little concerning.
Not good. I'm not proud of myself.
Jeff holding a gallon jug, it looks like how a human holds a gallon jug. Slick Nick holds a gallon jug, it looks like a coffee mug. It's just like,
it's a shot glass. Yeah, shot glass.
Yeah, he's good. He's money.
Slick, we're going to 8 teams. I don't know if you saw the news. We're going from 4 to 8, literally doubling in size, man. How you feeling about that?
Yeah.
Ooh, that's heavy. That's heavy, baby. That's good.
On NBC LX, Slick Nick. I mean, a fan favorite of season version 1.0. You, Slick Nick. You were the viral sensation, the big deal.
Oh my God.
I don't want to take the sales out of Patrick Dees' question for Jerdy, but is Slick Nick going to slide his way into season 2? What's going on?
Season 2.
Come on.
I'm looking at it. I'm looking at it 100%.
All right.
100%.
Yeah.
Ray's going to show up at your house, Slick. Ray's going to show up at your house, pick you up.
All roads lead to the FCF.
You know what? Slick would be one of those guys that I would hate to lose, but with what he does off the field with kids, I almost I struggle with that. Because he is that guy that we try to go after, the more than the athlete. Like he does what he does in the field, in the locker room with the player. Dog, they were holding. I don't know if you even noticed, Slick. I got a video of you holding a meeting right before the playoffs, and y'all was meeting in the defense, and you got everybody together. I was like, I'm seeing this video, like, wait, who did this? They did a meeting after the meeting, and it was put together by the defense, and they was out there, man. It was just like, man, that's what you need.
Yeah,
but then I go to your social media.
Jerdy is a problem.
Right. and then I go to your social media, and you're sitting here being this huge, magnificent being of a person in front of kids, man. And I'm like, man, dude, I hate to take him from them, but we need him. We need him, man.
Yeah,
right,
it's a grand scale. That's exactly what we're trying to do.
Well, talk to us about that. I'm real curious to see. I know we got to hit the chat here, but I'm curious to see. We chanted OTO at the beginning of you showing up, man. Tell us a little bit about your off the field ventures, man. You're an entrepreneur. You're a talented dude. What else are you up to?
Right now, I'm figuring it all out, as we all are. Even Muhammad Ali, up to his dying day, said that he was still figuring it out. So that gives you hope. That keeps me going. Right now, off the field, I can say I'm really, really the future. Other than the FCF, the future is definitely the kids. And if we attack the kids and the things that they love and keep pushing what they love, I mean, hey, come on now. You see what the Fan Control football did and how powerful it was. And that was just the first season. That was a startup. They haven't seen anything for years to come. This is about to be one of the most impactful leagues if anybody has ever been a part of. 100%.
Oh yeah,
we believe it.
That's Slick Nick. So in the chat, a couple people have asked, will we see fans? And then somebody asked, we need a OTO FCF clothing collab. Now listen, my thought, OTO FCF clothing collab. We're going to have fans in the stands, merch tables, a merch collab. You got your FCF OTO. Come on.
We need an OTO. We need an OTO section.
Boom.
No, you know what I was thinking? You know how we saw the Vroom and the Wendy's and all the. I got to get OTO, and a couple other brands like, Child of God and Relentless Sacrifices of Marlowe. and Roman Tatum. We got to get those floating around the arena. That was,
there you go.
Yeah, I'm thinking that.
The OTO end zone cam. There you go.
Come on, man. Can I get a pylon cam or something?
Yeah. Look, Rick, I know some guys.
We only get one foot in. Only takes one. Come on, man. We gotta get
How
creative.
about a slick Nick slip and slide? Every touchdown, I go down the slip and slide.
I like it.
You guys don't
slick and
what's
slide.
so funny about that? Y'all don't even know. One of our ideas were for the linemen to come down on a slip and slide, and we were like, hell no, we're not doing that. That we were like, that's not happening.
If Slick and
you get injuries from the intros.
yeah. If Slick and Slide is not the name of our episode this week, what are we even doing? What are we even doing this for?
Slick and Slide's pretty good.
I like that.
Pretty good. Well, Slick Nick, it is awesome to see you. We hope that I have this image of Ray like George Clooney in the Ocean's movies, like coming around to people and being like, we need you to do another job. I'm getting the team back together.
So, you son of a bitch, I'm in.
Yeah. You think we need one more?
We need one more. We need four more teams. But it's awesome seeing you, man. Thank you for being here and helping us celebrate our 1-year anniversary and the celebration of season 2.0. We hope to see lots more of you in the future.
Hell yeah.
Most definitely. I appreciate y'all.
Hit me up, Slick.
Guys,
love that guy.
This is turning into my favorite episode. This has been so much fun, and the hits just keep on coming. Guess what? We got another huge guest, another of our favorites from the first year of the show, Bones Bagate. Bones!
He's so busy. He driving and having this interview. That's how you do it. That's how you do it when you're a boss.
And looking cool doing it, man. Every time I tune in, he's doing something else. He always looks fly as shit.
I thought he was just being safe in case we stopped the interview too fast. You just no? Okay. How you doing, man?
What's up, you guys?
Oh, living the dream, man. We're psyched to see you, buddy. 2.0 coming in hot. NBCLX, 4 more teams.
Hey.
Spring 2022. We're feeling it.
Yeah, man. You guys are doing it, man. You guys are doing it, man. Y'all set a plan in motion, got it done. Great success the first season, man. I'm just glad I could be a part of it, man. And season 2 coming up, man. I'm stoked, man. I'm extremely excited.
Big dog, what you been up to since last time we talked?
Man, last time we talked, I believe I was in the car as well. I was at the practice facility. I was coaching arena football. I was the wide receivers coach. And when it was a couple weeks in, week 4, the team was 2-2. I got promoted to offensive coordinator.
Nice.
After that, I won my first game as offensive coordinator, lost the second, and then we ran off 11 straight and won a championship.
Can you go start working for the Steelers, please? Like something. God.
You know, whoever will have me, I'll gladly go.
And see, and that is. I've already had this conversation with Bones. So he and I talked yesterday, and I was just like, man, yo, I want you on the show tomorrow. He was like, all right, well, what else? I was like, what you need? What's going on? And he was like, let's talk later. I was like, okay. And Bones is one of those guys, man, that people don't remember. You know, Bones got hurt. And we didn't really get to see what Bones was great at. Bones was one of our top receivers. But when he ended up getting hurt, we were like, wow, what are we going to do with him? But that's the thing about, I say, talent. Bones isn't a football player. He's a talent. I say this to a lot of actors and models. You're not a model. You're a talent. Because regardless of what field you put you on, you're going to perform. And that's why I'm like, you know what? He's moved on from playing football. Now he's a coach. And I'm like, how do we still get you involved? Because you not only were you a player for us, but you did a great job, bro. I have to say this, like, that you put somebody in that position to create content, and he got it instantly. Like that's that raw skill, that raw talent, and we everyone on the staff fell in love with you and was like, hey man, we got to figure out a way to get him back.
Man, thank you. I appreciate that, man. I appreciate that a lot.
Bones Brigante, he's a world championship offensive coordinator.
That's amazing.
Listen, this show has been jam-packed with champions, me not included. I just have it on the shirt here. That's it. That's the only champion that I'm
that counts for something.
Thanks, Bones. I appreciate you, man.
Yeah, we got that partnership with NBC that was just announced, NBC Universal and NBC LX going to be partnering with FCF for season 2.0. Lots of opportunities for talent for more content.
Hey, I'm all for it. I'm all for it, man.
Okay.
I'm all for it, man. Just use me till I can't be used anymore.
Well, so Bones, look, we are creating a ton of shoulder content, man. We talked about it from the beginning. We're redefining that relationship between player and fans. You were a huge personality on all that shoulder content. If you could just pitch us on a show right now. What type of show are you hosting for season 2.0? 8 teams and
season
LX,
2.
Peacock?
I have an idea.
Oh, season 2. Season 2.0, man, we're going to go with Bones at Large.
Okay.
I like it.
What we're going to do now, I'm doing shoulder content. I'm out. I'm getting into the guy's personal life. I'm doing a little bit of background on players and stuff. Just a lot of information that we want to put out, but you don't want to be overwhelming. So they can come and see that. We can do sit-down interviews. We can do cooking shows with guys who want to cook, or if they golf and they show their talents and stuff like that, man. So I feel as though that'll be a huge thing because it'll highlight what we want to highlight on a different level.
I love it.
Said golf, bro. That was the only thing you did everything right except for saying golf. Now we got
Wait,
now we won't get Josh to shut up.
Bones, here's my idea. Game day, okay? Outside the stadium, before the games, we have what's called the Boneyard. It's live from a barbecue pit with you running it. Bones Brigante's Boneyard. It's like that 3-hour pre-show with like the wild guys from local radio.
Yeah, it's
pretty good. Pretty good.
What
about a show where he's a forensic anthropologist and he's teamed up with an FBI agent? We can call it, I don't know, Bones. No, can we going?
Well, I'm excited we can cross golf off of the FCF show bingo card, right? We just need Pittsburgh and Shakespeare, and then we're done. Bingo!
There you go.
Big dog. What? Last question for me though, man. What are you excited to see going forward? Now we have a partnership with NBC. We're adding 8 teams. What would you be like, man? What if they had this?
It's a lot of personalities and a lot of great ideas, and I'm looking forward to see it come to fruition. I know a lot of people want to do a lot of different things, but due to this or that, it couldn't really happen. So I'm very excited to see gameplay wise. I know we can make some tweaks and stuff like that on the field. Celebration wise, I definitely want to get a spotlight on those guys and make it like a part of, like, if you celebrate, maybe you get an extra point or something like that. If it's a great dance,
I like it.
It's so good.
Just things like that,
Yeah.
I've just got a quick chat. Freddie Amro says fan-controlled fairways with Bones Brigante. Come on.
That's pretty good. Fan-controlled fairways.
Come on.
It sells
I'm
itself.
with it.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's just a lot of things, man, like with the interests and just with interacting with the players and stuff and getting them really in there, because the bubble limited us to a certain extent. It helped us in one way where we can hone in and get the bones of the stuff together, no pun intended.
Yeah.
And then now, without the bubble, we already got the base together and we can just expand on that.
Man, it is awesome. Thank you for being here, Bones Brigante. Just
always, you guys.
Awesome to see you, and we can't wait to see more of you. Hopefully, season 2.0 means the return of Bones.
Oh,
maybe
man.
on the links. Who knows?
I tell you what, I would like one thing, like if the fans can vote on the coaches doing a one-on-one.
We're talking about that, B. We're talking about it.
All right. I just want to show them a little something, not too much.
Yeah.
Just a little something.
Yeah.
I love it.
Go ahead.
Sneak
Come
teases.
on now. You can't be telling everything. Come on, man. Nah, man. Good seeing you, man. And it was great catching up. And people that don't get a chance to really get to hear, but we get to see Bones like this, but probably one of the more entrepreneur mindsets out of all the players that we have. He was almost like a coach's player in a sense with our players because he had been there, done that for a long time. He was one of the mature guys. And when you gave him an opportunity, he killed it. So man, shouts out to you, man. Mad respect for you, brother.
Thank you.
Great seeing you, buddy.
Thanks for being here.
Yeah.
Take care.
Bones.
Guys, what an episode. All-star, superstar champions. 11-0 we went. 11-0. Amazing.
I know he said it so calmly too, just like 11-0. No big deal.
No big deal. Rattled them off.
Yeah.
Amazing.
Real quick, a couple chats I just wanted to hit.
Please.
Real quick.
Remember when the Steelers won 11-0 last year? Anyway, go ahead.
No.
Jesus Christ.
We just should figure out every episode how to get a Steelers
we need Bones Bagante running the damn offense.
Yeah.
Mir Frank wants to know, can we get a little fan-controlled scouting at the combines? I think that's a definite. I think we're gonna have more cameras, more like scouting combine reports.
Yeah.
Talking about what these guys could do, where these guys might go, if we may sign, da 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 da. I think that is commission's all over that, right?
That is a great comment. Who said that?
Mir Frank.
Dude, great comment, because that's why it was great to have Matt on from in NBC, because that's what we talked about. Like these combines, we want to really let everybody in so they can see the play. I wish that to see how you guys love Slick and Trav Daddy and Ladarius, and I wish you guys would have saw them when I saw them. You know what I mean? It's a different feeling when you go, man. You sit back and go, he got it. And when you see it and then see him now being who they are, it's an amazing feeling. So that's what NBC we've been thinking about and talking about, is like, how do we make these combines more intimate so that our fans can really get to know our players before they even step foot on the field.
And tell those stories. Like, it was so hard to draft coming into season one. I mean, the first draft was a bit of a crapshoot. I mean, you get a sense of, we had the Madden style ratings on it, but like coming into this year, you're going to know what they can do on the field. You're going to know their personality, what kind of guy they are off the field. So I think it's the whole dynamic is going to be different. We keep talking about 2.0, but it's bigger, it's more, it's faster, and it's deeper.
Also, folks that have those kinds of great suggestions, I hope you're in the fan council, because that's what that's all about. If you're not getting yourself into that fan council, that's what the whole purpose is.
What
to
it's
get those
about.
comments.
You're gonna be in conversations with me and Patrick Dees, our CEO, Sorab Fruity, Grant Cohen, like hearing us talk about all assets of the league, what's going on, from rule changes, playbooks, players, everything. So if you're not messing with the fan counts, I don't know what's wrong with you. Something's wrong with you, for real.
Lockett for MVP in the chat says, is there going to be more plays in season 2.0? Which I think is a great question, because we keep talking about more and more. So Ray, maybe you can expand on that.
What that is, hell yeah. We're going to have 4 more teams. Look, listen, having enough plays is not the problem. I get paper written plays from Coach Jinx, then Xeroxed, and then sent an email. I don't get them digitized. I get them written out on paper, on ink, on a paper, taking a screenshot, and then he takes them to, I don't know what, Kinko's or whatever. He has thousands and thousands of plays, and we want our fans to see those plays. And we've even talked about this, Dees, like, man, look, we got a whole bunch of great football expertise here, but again, our fans, how dope would it be if they called a play and there was a play that they came up with? Like,
I'm going to say right now, I'm not going to speak for Josh, but I feel like, Josh, you'd be on the same page with me. I want to name a play.
Yeah. Yes.
I want to name a play for season 2-0. That's my request. My humble request.
Why don't we
name
put
a play?
Why don't we put a poll up? Jeff gives us 4 of his play options of what
There you
he
go.
would name a play. Fans vote on Jeff's 4 ideas.
Yeah, we can see a play, the diagram of a play. I'll come up with 4 options of a name, and the fans can vote on it. I think that'd be awesome.
I love it so much.
I love it. I love that.
All right.
I've watched the 2 most boring football teams on the planet my entire life. My play call would just be a power eye run that's second and goal.
Yeah.
Sweep right. Sweep right.
That's it. That's all I've got.
Jeff, you got to explain it. You got to.
Oh, I will.
You got to call it and then explain it.
I'm so excited about this. Okay, so we've been celebrating season 2.0. We've been giving you all the news that we can give you so far. There's going to be lots more every week. I hope you're here every Thursday on Twitch because we're. Oh, and by the way, the season will be on NBC LX. It's going to be on Peacock, but it's still going to continue to be on Twitch as well.
Yes.
FCF is going to still have a home on Twitch. So if that's where you're most comfortable watching the show, by all means, you'll still be able to watch the show right here on Twitch. And hopefully you'll be hanging out with us every week as we're excited and giving you all the news that we can. But again, we got our draft picks. We got our season of competition amongst ourselves that we got to check out this week. Week 5 of the NFL. We picked games in week 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. We picked the Thursday night game, the Sunday night game, and the Monday night game. We also drafted tight ends last week, and 3 out of the 4 of our tight ends actually played in the game.
3 out of 4, you say?
Just pretty good, I think. Considering what you want out of points. All right, so let's check out our fantasy football picks recap for week 4. How do we do? Well, looks like Ray walked away with it.
Gronk?
No, he ran away with it.
Yeah, he ran away with it for sure.
Gronk was just as
double second
confused
place
as I was by his performance. You know what?
Hey, you know what? I'm gonna give you a lot of shit for not knowing that Gronk was gonna play, but I was this close to Kittle not playing as well. He had a calf issue and he almost didn't play in the game too. So I was this close to having the egg on my face.
Wasn't Gronk like a game time decision though?
Like, it was a game that. So when I saw it, I feel like laughed. It was a game time decision. And when I was watching the game, I was laughing.
I know because I started him in my fantasy league. I'm like, he's definitely gonna play, and he
gotta play.
Yeah. So.
All right.
Nicely done, Ray.
Yeah, well done, Ray. Well done. And let's look at our game picks for the Thursday, Sunday, and Monday night games. It looks like overall there is a 3-way tie.
Yep.
3-way tie for second place.
Oh man!
So we had the Bengals, of course, beating the Jags. Although it wasn't a foregone conclusion. It wasn't.
No, that was quite a game. Quite a game.
See. And now Urban Meyer, he's doing some Florida stuff, and the team is just going to go.
He's about to lose a job, is what that's going to. Urban Meyer's about to be out of a job, but we all picked Tampa Bay, and that wasn't a foregone conclusion either. We all could have gotten that one wrong. I thought that was going to be a not close game, but my goodness, what a matchup that was. And then everybody picked the Chargers instead of the Raiders. Raiders didn't show up, Ray. They didn't show up.
No. What do you mean it didn't? Well, I mean, shit.
I don't know. The first half they didn't look like they show up.
Great. Yeah.
What was the score? 30-28 at the end?
Or 28-14.
28-14. I mean, 14.
Yeah, but they had
defense.
They had like 37 offensive yards in the first half or something crazy. It was
that's what it was. It was the first half was shitty. It was really bad. The first half was really, they came back at the end. But
Kevin HR in the chat says Gronk was.
Be honest with y'all sleeping on them Raiders, man. I'm gonna watch them.
No, I agree with you. I think they're a good team. But who knew? Who would have picked that in week 5? By week 5, there would only be one undefeated team left, and it would be the Arizona Cardinals.
Yeah. What? Man, but I have to say, I literally just moved away from Arizona when Kyler Murray got there, you could just the energy of like I know some of the players there, and everybody had. And I went to a couple of the preseason. Man, everybody was just like, "Yo, this dude is it. This is the guy." And rallying around him. I'm still trying to figure out how is he throwing this ball. How is he?
I mean, he's very impressive.
He has just proved me wrong everywhere.
Take your mic off your body and just put it on your shirt.
Yeah, we're getting a lot of crackling.
Much better. Hey, a couple quick notes in the chat too. By the way, I guess we were way off on the Gronk thing. Somebody, Kevin HR said he was miles away from a game time decision. Dude has 5 broken ribs.
Maybe I just wasn't paying attention.
And a punctured king.
Yeah,
his king is punctured.
Also,
and then the other one I just wanted. Yeah, there you go. Hit it.
Angel Mike P says, "I want to. How do we get on fan council?" And then. Is fan council closed already?
No, not by any stretch of the imagination. Exactly. In fact, we've held off on sending out kind of the announcements. I know people are so anxious. I get probably 20 DMs a day saying, "Where's my invite? Where's my invite?" And I invited that, but please know that won't expedite anything. And we needed to get through this announcement. And then look, we want to make sure that it's an incredible experience for you because, I think people are really excited. I think people think it's a club. We're going to put you to work, right? You're answering surveys and you're looking at builds of the platform. It's going to be fun,
you big idiots.
It's going to suck. It's going to suck.
You're going to get cool stuff out of it. And I think the takeaway is if you haven't heard anything, email Dees again.
Please just keep them coming. Just keep that stuff's coming, and we're I'm not going to put a timeline on it because every time I do, it gets kicked back a little bit. But we have your submissions. I've said it before. If you're watching the show, we'll make sure we integrate your feedback and have you part of what we're doing. But again, I want to make sure it's a fun experience. I mentioned it's work, but there's going to be a lot to do, and we want to get you involved in a lot of different ways. Yeah. But it takes a tremendous amount of coordination on our side to be able to make sure that's a good experience, and then and really coordinate all of those moving pieces. So it's coming
for sure.
So get in there and apply.
All right, so talk about being a part of sports and sports management or sports business and how things are run. Then here's your chance. Here's your chance to be heard, and here's your chance to be a part of it. So everybody should be wanting to be a part of the fan council.
Oh yeah.
My only job in this show is to try to keep us on schedule, and so I will persevere.
Thank you.
I want to reiterate that we have a 3-way tie for second place. Ray, Josh, and I are at 7-5 with our picks for the season so far. Dees out ahead, 9-3. Oh, he's got the aviators on.
Come on, let's go.
Dees is one.
9-3.
Come on.
Dees got smoked in Josh Brady a couple weeks ago with those aviators on. When it comes to football, he's back, baby.
He's back.
My God, doesn't deter me one bit.
We're all above 500, which is not too shabby. I would say.
True.
All right, so let's talk about our picks for this week and our draft. As you know, if you're a regular viewer of this here program, we pick the draft order differently every week. The way we select it is created by our producer Annalise, and she always surprises us. This week,
her and Jacob did it.
She and Jacob had to. They gave us a quiz. They gave us work. And we were tasked with answering questions about the two of them that no human could possibly know.
No. And I didn't study, so.
It was the questions that are possible to know. Questions not even Googleable or social media-able.
No.
Yeah.
But so, nightmares they had as children. It's crazy.
Yeah. So I read the first question. I was like, wait, did we talk about this? Should I know this? And then I read the second one. I was like, oh, this is Josh Macuga. Okay.
I tried to convince them to release the quiz to the fans so that we could see how everybody else would stack up. I don't know if that's going to happen or not. But
I literally put myself as a kid with Annalise's, questions. It was like, what would she do if we were kids? Like,
yeah.
Get in. You got to play the psychological game. Yeah. All right. So let's see. I'm told we have a video that will reveal our draft lineup.
No. I cannot wait. I cannot wait.
What?
Okay. Not great.
Uh-oh. Me not much better.
See me after the show. See us after the show.
Wait a minute. Is it working? Uh-oh.
Right, it's taking some loading. It's loading.
Can I hit some chats while we're waiting for that to load?
Yes, please.
Lock it for MVP says, are shows like talking about practice going to be on NBC or just the games? And the answer is yes. So all that suite of like shoulder content, they want it all. So it's all going to be there. And in fact, they're going to be producing some new stuff that's never been seen before. So yes, that'll be there as well.
Exciting.
Info Arcade asks, I just lost. Are we going to be able to become a follower of one of the new teams in lieu of our current team in season 2? The answer is yes. There'll be a kind of a grace period where you can transfer all of your fan IQ and everything over to one of the new teams. But then, at some point we'll lock that in, and then you're stuck with who you're stuck with.
Okay.
This is the MO of the fan controlled football league. The answer is yes.
Yeah.
I mean,
can you imagine if
RG3 and Tim Tebow in the FCF? We will have more former players for sure.
We've imagined both of those two, as a matter of fact.
Guys, RG3 is undercover one of the better college football announcers in doing it right now. He is fantastic. He's
really
super entertaining to listen to, and he's
That's
great
amazing.
at his job. Yeah, he's great.
I got that.
Baby.
Ray with the number 1 spot.
Woo!
Ray with the number 1 spot. All right, Ray. So we're drafting defenses this week.
Yep.
Defenses. We'll go by the Yahoo Sports fantasy points. Who you got?
I don't know. I was not prepared to go first.
You
Celebrating his win.
I'm just gonna be completely honest. I was not prepared. I will not go. I again can't go Cowboys, so I would just have to say Bills.
Oh, Bills defense. Okay.
I will go Buffalo Bills.
Again, they're playing the Chiefs. Sure want to do that?
Nope. It's stuck. It's locked in.
Right.
You took it. Absolutely.
All right.
Do you want to change it?
Do I gotta go first? Damn it.
It was
you don't have to. You can pass.
I was a little unprepared to go first. I'm gonna be honest with you.
That's okay.
I'll go back with I'll go with the Chargers.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll go with the Chargers.
Solid.
All right.
Tampa Bay, baby.
Wow.
Tampa Bay. All right.
Bay.
They're playing
Miami.
Yeah.
Okay.
My turn?
Yeah, I'm last.
Yes.
I think.
I'm gonna make you mad, Josh. I'm taking the Broncos.
Yeah,
I'm taking the Broncos.
Oh,
you know what, dude? It's a smart pick. Our offense can't do a thing.
It is.
Yeah.
It is.
It's my new hometown. I feel like I gotta ride that pony into the sunset.
You know what I'm gonna do, Jeff?
You take the Steelers.
I'm taking the Pittsburgh Steelers. Let's go.
It could very well be a 6-3 game. So I don't think it's a bad pick at all.
Let's go.
Head to head.
Down this weekend, Jeffrey.
Sorry, amazing. All right, so we got to pick games as well. The Thursday night game is big NFC West showdown. The LA Rams against the Seattle Seahawks. I hope they both lose. I don't know if that's possible, but Ray, who you got? Rams, Seahawks.
I'm going to take the Rams.
All right.
I'm also taking the Rams.
Woo! Macuga?
No, you go.
Oh, it's my turn. Yes, you're right.
Yeah.
There's no universe where I could ever root for the Seahawks. I would like to pick against the previous two picks, but just to try to gain some ground. But I hate the Seahawks with every fiber of my being, so I'm going with the Rams as well.
My heart says Seahawks. There's too much good juju going on with LA sports right now. Walk-off home run last night for the Dodgers.
Something in the air.
Yeah.
Something in the air. I love Russell Wilson. I wish that he wasn't the Seahawks quarterback because I'm with Jeff. I just can't stand that franchise.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah. Yep.
I think this is like I don't go against Russell Wilson in primetime. Seahawks.
Ooh, he's doing it. Going against the three of us.
Wait, Jeff, are you sure you want to do? Ooh, you okay?
All right, we got Sunday night football. Bills Chiefs.
Bills Chefs.
Oh my goodness, this is
featuring the return of Josh Gordon.
Yeah,
come on,
no joke.
Who you got, Ray?
Damn. See, you reminded me of that. See, I was going to go with the Bills because I should have stuck with my first gun. I think the Bills have the better defense to go up against that group, but I'm gonna have to go KC, man, on that one.
All right. I think that's a bold pick.
Bold.
Patrick.
Bills Mafia for life, man.
Oh, you know what? I should have
Bills
went with
Mafia.
I should let Patrick go first.
I love. They are fun to watch. They are just. I mean, I'm just rooting for them. The Chiefs are probably going to win this game, but I got to root where my heart.
I don't know, man.
They are fun to watch.
I think the Bills are in the Super Bowl this year. I'm saying it right now. I think the Bills are in the AFC or in the Super Bowl from the AFC. I'm taking the Bills over the Chiefs. Chiefs, they're amazing, but they're also super erratic. I'm gonna take the Bills.
I think this is where the Chiefs start their run.
True.
I think the Chiefs go 15-2.
I agree, man. It's time. They just put it along. It's time.
The Bills lost to the Steelers somehow week 1. I don't know how that happened.
Yeah, that's going to be the weirdest outcome of the year. It's going to be like the weirdest anomaly.
Yep.
Because winter is coming in Pittsburgh if it's not already here. The Night King is on top of the Three Rivers, just icing everything down. And so, I'm taking the Chiefs in the Sunday night game. For sure.
All right. Monday night, we got Colts and Ravens. I mean, Ray, what do you think?
One of my good friends, T. Martin, is the offensive quarterback coach for the Ravens, so I'm going to go with the Ravens.
Ray.
I got some inside.
Nice.
Ray.
No,
do you know where T. Martin? You know where T. Martin played quarterback?
Oh my God! Here it is. Drink.
Yes, I do.
Let's go.
The windup was so good.
And Joshua Dobbs too. So
he did another Tennessee product, baby. Come on,
Patrick. What do you got?
I'm taking the Colts. I got the Ravens defense this week, but I kind of. Man, with that reaction, maybe I'm rethinking it.
The Colts are terrible.
This is a change.
Actually,
this is a turnaround right there.
I got
no. You picked it.
Too late. You already picked it. Too late.
He's gonna laugh. He's gonna laugh at all of us.
We gave Ray. Yeah.
I'm taking the Ravens because the Colts are very bad.
Listen, I can't stand the Ravens. Okay, I can't stand them. They're my Jeff Seahawks are my Ravens. Okay, they're all birds. They're all terrible. Okay, but guess what? The Indianapolis Colts. I love Frank. I don't know I don't know what's going on in Indianapolis. They don't even show up for games half the time.
No,
I got to take the stupid Ravens in this game. If they lose this game.
This is how Patrick laughs at all of us next week, and he's like, "You wouldn't let me switch."
This is the I'm bowing down. Down on this one.
Yeah,
this is the bottom of the spiral. It happened on Josh Purdy. I missed one, and then I missed 6 in a row, and I was sweating and overthinking it. This is not good.
Yeah. All right. So there you go. There you have it. Tune in next week to find out how we did in our picks. We're getting down to it, guys. We had an extra half an hour of show, and we're still running up against it. We still have fan trivia to do. Fan control trivia with our special guest, Jake Sean. What's up, Jake?
Hey. Thanks for having me back.
The most valuable fan from the Beast. Also, I think Patrick's maybe favorite fan council video submission.
It's unbelievable. There's so much to unpack there. We could watch that and just spend half an hour just deconstructing that scene by scene, Jake. I'm not gonna lie, I loved every second of it.
You are the MVM, most valuable mustache.
Indeed.
Yeah,
Jake,
I took it from Trav Daddy. He lost it. I took his.
He just picked it right up.
You just picked it up. He scored a touchdown. You grabbed it.
Jake, I showed my wife your video and I asked if I could be you for Halloween. It's still on the
table.
There. We'll see.
Yeah.
All right. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
I was just gonna say I decided I'm going as Squid Game for Halloween. Right? I'm just wear a hoodie and a shape on my face. That's it.
Did you see the chat? Somebody suggested fan controlled Squid Game.
I did not see that. That sounds terrible.
That is terrible.
I mean, I think there's some legal issues there. And not least of them is
murder.
You're not a lawyer or anything.
I'm not a lawyer.
There
I'm not a lawyer.
might be some
classic Jeff saying he's a lawyer.
He's such a party pooper.
Jeff played a lawyer on stage in East Texas once. We haven't stopped hearing about it since.
Okay, take it away, Josh. Let's get into fan-controlled trivia.
Hey, I don't want to jump away from this, but I just checked my Instagram. I've got like 300 messages. It's crazy. I was like,
sounds right.
That's about right. This first ever time.
Yeah, hey, people are excited, man.
People have been watching that trailer for The Big Leap on Fox.
But
come on. All right, here's how we do it. We're up against it time-wise, so we're only probably going to have time for 1, maybe 2 rounds of trivia. Trivia. Who is playing? It's Jake versus who? Dees?
I went last week, so
I don't even know. I'll step up. I don't care. Let's do it.
Yeah, take it, Jeffrey.
Jake versus Jeff. Jeff, your lifeline is Ray,
Got
aka Mr. Instagram, and Jake, your lifeline is Patrick. Dees, you get 1 lifeline in the game. We start with our guest, Jake, the MVM. Jake, which of the following NFL teams has FCF zapper Josh Gordon not played for? The Cleveland Browns, New England Patriots, Seattle Seahawks, Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
I'm a fan of the team myself. It's the Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
Oh, there you go. He's
so confident too. So confident.
How could you not be confident with that mustache? Come on. All right, Jeffrey Cannata. Here we go.
Yeah.
How many total points did the Beast score in season version 1.0? Is it 128, 120, 132, 134?
I'm going 128.
That is incorrect.
Come on!
Steal. Jake for the steal.
Don't use your lifeline. Just say
you can't say that.
I should probably know this, but you're not 100% sure. I'll go with the highest one.
Ooh, incorrect. I'm sorry. The answer
128 or is it 132?
132.
Oh, I almost said that one.
I think it seemed like that was a question very close to that last time, so that's what made me think 132. But
132. Okay, going back to Jake. Jake, which team owner was in our season version 1.0 announcement video? Was it Quavo, Greg Miller, Richard Sherman, or Marshawn Lynch?
I'm going to use my lifeline on that one.
Ooh.
Yeah, you are.
Come on. I know that one.
The answer is
BS.
Quavo.
That's BS. Dash. You should have answered that one.
Quavo. Come on.
Jake, are you taking Dees?
Yeah, I'll go.
Yeah, that's correct. Give him the points. 2-0. Jeff,
nicely played.
2 N's, 1 T. Cannata, your question. Jeffrey, which week did Josh Gordon make his FCF debut? Was it week 1, week 2, week 3, or week 4?
Using my lifeline. Ray, do you know this one?
Ray, the commish. 300 Instagram messages. He is Sparta. Week 4. Week 4. Jeff, would you like to go with week 4?
Yes.
Final answer. He's correct. Give him the point.
Yes!
He's on the board.
Let's
He's
go,
on
baby.
the board. Back to Jake, the hottest mustache in all of the Tampa Bay regional area. Jake, I don't know if you live there, but I figured if you're a fan of the Bucks, you might.
No,
Okay, here we go.
I live in PA.
Oh, damn it. Did we go over this? Where in PA are you again?
Around Harrisburg.
Okay, legend. All right, here we go. All right. Jake, which of the following is the name of a previous episode of the Fan Controlled Show? Is it Where's Jacob? Zero Starters, Don't Stop, Get It, Big News, Maybe, but definitely not yet?
I'll go with the last one.
Ooh, incorrect. Jeff Cannata for the steal.
This is not even fair because I said them all over and over. It's Zero Starters.
Zero Starters is correct. It's all tied up. 2-2. The next winner, the next question wins.
Oh my God.
Question wins. Okay. Jeff Cannata.
Yeah.
It's one of the stars of Jeopardy. Here we go. What is the record for the lowest single game score on Jeopardy. This would be a losing score, obviously. Is it minus 8,200? Is it minus 12,300? Is it minus 7,400? Or is it minus 2,700?
I have no context for this.
Such a good question.
I'm gonna do whatever. I'm gonna do whatever the third one is. 1,800.
No. The third one.
No. Okay, I'm doing
minus 7,400. Is that what you would like to go?
No. Minus 2,700 is what I'm going with. That was the fourth one, right?
Yes, that's the fourth one.
Yeah, 2,700.
2,700 is incorrect.
Right.
Jake for the steal and the win.
I'll go with the third one since he backed out of that one.
And you would be correct, Jake.
Come on, Jake. Let's go, Jake. All you do is win.
No matter what.
My hubris.
The hubris got the best of them. It's 3:52. If we go rapid fire, no lifelines on these next 10, are you guys down for it?
Let's do it.
Yeah, let's do it. Just folks, keep an eye on the chat if you want to vote for what this show should be called next week. Get your last ones in. We're gonna get that poll up and get the votes in before we end the show.
Jakey Muffins at, I believe, 405 has got a Bumble date that he booked straight off that fan council video submission. So we got to get him in. Okay, here we go. These are Josh Brady style questions. These are either mascots or not mascots, live mascots. Okay, from actual teams. Okay, here we go. We start with Jake. He's up 3-2. Jake, Vic and Troy, Eastern New Mexico Greyhounds. Are they a live mascot or not?
No.
Ooh, they are. Jeff.
Greyhounds, really? Wow.
Cam the Ram, Colorado State. Live or not?
Yes.
He is live. It's tied 3-3. Jake, Chilled the Snow Lynx, Frostburg University, Maryland.
What?
No.
That is not a mascot. I made that up. Okay. Jeff, it's 4-3, Jake. Jeff, Bill the Goat, Navy's live mascot?
No.
Yeah, he's live, baby. Come on.
Why did you say it like that, though? Why did you say it like that?
Jake.
Throw me off.
Stella, the Temple Owl?
Yeah.
Yeah, give him the points. Jeff, Felix the Catfish, Saluki State Sea Monsters.
No way.
No, that's
no. I would have even gotten that one. I didn't get any of them.
Jake, Delicious Red, Washington State, the Apple.
No.
Yeah, no, it's not a live apple. Oh,
It's not a live apple.
I would not have gotten that one.
Fighting apples.
Jeff, Ramses, the North Carolina Tar Heel Ram.
No.
Oh, that's a live mascot.
Oh, it is?
It is. It's a ram. Jake.
It is a ram. It is a ram. It is.
Yeah. Peruna, the SMU Mustang.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a mascot. And finally, Jeffrey, Betty Coop, the Eastern Washington Roosters.
No.
Yeah, that's not a
Betty Coop. I like Betty Coop.
But your winner, as always, the mustache to rule them all, Jakey Muffins himself, Jake Sean.
Incredible. Jake wins, and you get your title card reward. Congratulations.
Way to go, Jake.
Thanks.
Thanks for being here again.
Yeah.
Thanks for gracing us with your mustache. And thanks for being such a big part of FCF Season 1. You are the Beast's most valuable fan, and we can't wait to see what you how you contribute to the league as fan council member, I'm assuming, which you're probably going to be.
Defending that
I would
ground.
hope so. Yeah.
Jeff, every time I see you, I'm just doing this, bro.
I love it. Thanks, Jake.
See you later, buddy.
Hey man, we need to give T-shirts out or something for these guys winning. Shit.
I agree. We gotta reward them more than just the title card. Although the title card very satisfying, I'm sure.
It's pretty cool. Yeah, feels good.
Here are the energy of Jake is sky high.
It's unbelievable.
Oh,
he's legendary.
He's a firecracker that you can barely contain.
It's unbelievable.
The name for the show next week. Here are your options in the poll right now. We got a guy. FC family, FCF family, I think. Slick and Slide.
Oh,
next big chapter. Right now, we got a guy and Slick and Slide in a battle of 49 and 44% respectively. So get your votes in. The votes are soaring right now.
All four are great.
Yeah, all four are great. Fellas,
we have a montage, right?
Yeah. I was just about to do it.
Sorry.
We have one last surprise, but you can just spill it if you want.
I didn't know if you saw sometimes I don't know if you see the private chat, Jeff, because like I can see you getting excited about like, all right, that's the end of the show.
The whole point of this episode was that I was going to know what was going to happen. It was going to be a surprise to you guys. And then Jacob just emails everybody the rundown. All right. So we do have one last surprise. It's a celebration of the first year of this show, which I have been honored to be a part of. I am so pleased to hang out with you guys every week. Thank you, fellas, for making this so much fun for me. And thank you, Jacob and Annalise and all the folks at FCF at large for supporting us. We got a little bit of a fun retrospective on the first year. So Jacob, take it away.
Jake it away. He said 1 sec in the private chat. Oh, wait, here we go.
Oh, it's good to see that. Now, obviously.
Oh, son of a.
Just like we were.
Yeah, just
like
literally that's about par for the course. That tracks.
It turns out
that's the show.
There's no highlights from season 1. We did nothing memorable.
Out here, let me just because everybody's been so supportive. Currently, 21 days to go. Futility, the actual game of living Kickstarter. We're at $28,858.
Come on,
man! Congratulations,
Come
bro.
on!
That's
a little
awesome,
over
man.
just a little over $1,000 to go to hit our $30,000 goal to make the game, to actually make the game.
Incredible.
Today in the mail, I got the first prototype that I'm going to unveil on the positivity report tomorrow morning.
Oh,
and we're very. I'm hoping we hit that $30,000 goal tomorrow on the show live, so I can, tear up, get a little emotional. I'm very excited. Couldn't have done it without all of you guys here. So thank you very, very much.
Get in if you haven't, contributed to the Kickstarter and gotten your copy pre-ordered. Do it. Do it. Get in there.
Have you seen the prototype? Have you already opened it? Are you going to unveil it live?
Yeah,
it's a special thing, huh? When you see something that's just been in your mind. Oh, it's so cool.
Yeah,
I'm so stoked for you.
Cool. Thanks, man. Yeah, we're psyched. We're very psyched.
I should also reveal that the winner of the vote is Slick and Slide. What is what our show will be called next week. Thank you for determining that. We always love it when we give the power to the fans. That's what we do here. And you get to decide what we're called every single week. Jacob, are we going to be able to see that video or no?
He says.
He said, "We'll fix."
Went down.
I think we. Oh, here we go.
Okay.
So it's good to see that. Now, obviously, if you are a member of the Zappers, you're allowed to do whatever you want. And that's what we call Josh Gordon, too. You can do whatever you want over here. So
no, not. But
live cross stitching during FCF 2.0, and she's just there.
That's a mechanic cross stitching.
Yeah.
Kate Kirk says, "Is that Cookie's daddy from Fox's Empire?"
You know it is. You know it is.
Look at Dees at the hair and the beard.
I know.
Y'all wilding on this.
It's a little bit like a snow cone, and I know the chat's gonna hate that. I just feel like I want a Choco Taco and a Glacier Boys, and I'm good to go.
And I begged to be a ninja, and my mom was like, I want to take ninja training, whatever I need to do to be a ninja. And she's like, we'll put you in gymnastics. That's close enough. How do you prevent yourself from just running down there and being, I'm the first guy to run on the field?
I may have done a lap.
Yay! Thank you, Jacob. Thank you, Jacob.
Yeah.
And thank you to each and every one of you that hangs out with us each Thursday. It is our privilege to talk sports, have fun, hang out, get ready for season 2.0 with you. We are here every Thursday, usually 3 p.m. Pacific time. This week we were a little early, but stay tuned to the socials. You'll find out the schedule if it changes. Congratulations on a year, fellas. Thank you. And
man, listen, I do a bunch of commercials.
Wait, no,
this is my favorite white guy group.
That's no small compliment. I appreciate that.
It's an honor.
Real talk.
Thank you.
I say it every week. It's my favorite part of the week. So thank you, gentlemen. It's been a hell of a year.
It doesn't feel like a year. Love you all. Thank you all so much. Yep. Real quick, Angel Mike P says, "What's the Kickstarter for?" I created a board game called Futility: The Actual Game of Living. You can check it out. Kickstarter. That's all. Sorry, I didn't mean to end it like that. I love it.
Love
it. It's been a blast. Here's to year 2 and beyond. Here's to season 2 and beyond.
Go.
Let's go. That's right. No better way to end the show than that.
Let's go.
Power to the fans.
Power to the fans.